Hey yo, what's up my beloved champions fam? It's the bad guy WWE champion Zeke 4-0 back with a brand new video, and this is going to be short, sweet, and brief, so allow me to get right to the point because we are going to be covering the midweek contest requirements. Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Iron Sheik 84 for posting this on Reddit, and it looks like he got this from the guy himself. Professor, and class is in session with yours truly, the Professor Bad Guy, Zeke 4-0. So let's just go ahead and hop on into it. Obviously, when it comes to these midweek contests, especially pertaining to Extreme Rule matches, you'll have one set of tours that is going to say one, and then you'll have another set of tours released that are going to say two. And how this post is set up, all the one requirements are on the left, and all the two requirements are on the right. So let's start off on the left. Slide to the left. All right. This is what we got going on for the Wednesday and Thursday tasks. First and foremost, you're going to win any match in any mode with any Triple H. This is going to be a cakewalk for anybody and everybody because literally as soon as you start playing the game, you can get Striker Authority Triple H. Then, of course, you have Zombie Triple H. You also have Icons of WrestleMania Triple H. You have DX Army Triple H. You have both of the passes, the DX Pass and the King of Kings Triple H's. You also have WWE Heroes of the Universe Acrobat Triple H. You have Rex Regum Triple H. Basically, long story short of it, there is a Triple H for all your needs. You even have Hunter Hearst Helmsley, New Gen Trickster, Triple H. One way or the other, anybody can clear out this one. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But of course, there are going to be certain requirements that might be a hit and a miss. For instance, we're going to have the beat the boss on any difficulty in Extreme Rules X Break Gems 1 with any Attitude Era. Again, this is a situation, even if you're a free-to-play player, whether you're a Dolphin or the Whaliest of Whales, everybody has an Attitude Era rep, one way or the other, whether it's a B tier, a C tier, or whether it's a A tier or S tier, even an S plus tier. Everyone has an Attitude Era. They're very generous when it comes to era coverage. Might not be the champions that you want, but you do have the champions in stock that are going to help you get things knocked out and taken care of. Following that, we have Beat the Boss on any difficulty in Extreme Rules Mobile Gems 1. And for this one, it's with Shawn Michaels, the showstopper. Ruthless Aggression Striker. He was a former MLC Chase champion. He also had gear that came with him. He's a guy that's also been made available. And always remember this, depending on the situation, depending on how old the character is, normally with these midweek contests, they will make it available to you to either purchase the character via inside the store, or they're going to have a banner that's up and available so you can pull on that and possibly get those characters too. So Sean is right there. That's a character for you all, okay? Following that, though, we have Beat the Boss on any difficulty in Extreme Rules and Mobile Gems, once again, with Lou Albano, often imitated, never duplicated. Mario, Legend Showboat. So this is another guy. He's been made available, whether it's portal or store offers for shards, whether it's been prize walls or loot. He's been showing out for a while now, but it's also okay. It's not the end of the world if you don't have certain characters to get those extra points. They'll make ways so you can get as far ahead as you possibly can. Following that, we have Beat the Boss on any difficulty, Extreme Rules X Break 1 with the Nation of Domination Attitude Era Tech Rock. Hands down, one of the rarest characters that has ever been released. But also, it's something to keep in mind. There was the opportunity to have a chance at him within a previous loop that just concluded, and also a chance at him when you had I believe it was the Celebration of the Nation loot, where you had a chance for Juneteenth, the Juneteenth banner, where you basically had everybody in there from D'Lo Brown to Godfather to The Rock. You had all those characters within that loot, so that was another opportunity to pull him. That's where I was able to get him. But again, it's not the end of the world if you don't have him. Following that, we have Beat the Boss on any difficulty in Extreme Rules Triple Threat. Now, this is the one where it's higher up in difficulty, and it makes sense why the rarity selection here is one that can be a hit and a miss with Health Rules 1 with Fatu head shrinkers. Now, some of you might have them, some of you might not. But again, it's not the end of the world. Don't worry. You'll be able to make up points one way or the other. Now, following all this, that was the first round from Wednesday to Thursday task. That's all of the Tour 1s. Now we're going to move on to the Thursday task, where we're also going to see the availability of the Tour 2s. Now this one is another one that's going to be easy to capitalize on. Thursday only task. Win any match in any mode with any $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. You got Legend Tech, the original OG farmer. You have NWO, Striker, Ted DiBiase, who's also, for the past couple years, has been easy to pick up and recruit. And then, of course, with the Hall of Fame shenanigans that just passed last week, and even prior to that, he's been a little bit available, depending on where you were pulling at. You have Hall of Fame showboat Ted DiBiase, Black Move coach. So, with that one in consideration, if you don't have NWO Ted, if you don't have Hall of Fame Ted, you surely gotta have Legend Tech Ted, and that's going to be a cakewalk, especially if you got a Rainmaker strap on him, if you got IRS on him. It's going to be easy to cakewalk it. If you got original OG striker Vince McMahon with loot gems doing additional damage, you'll be able to clear things out easy with Ted. And again, like it said, just like the Triple H one, you can clear out any match. You can literally go on the first tour in the easy mode and just spam those, and you're done. So you have nothing to worry about there. Then following that, you have the Beat the Boss on any difficulty, a Mobile Gems 2 with Dude Love, the hippest cat in the land. Striker Attitude Era. So that's another character to look at and consider. He actually is pretty good. He is a beast. He is good. And if you have the near and the end plate, if that works on him, I also believe it works on Shawn Michaels Showstopper too. So those are some characters that if you were able to get that plate from the story of Tiffy Time Prize Wall, you can utilize on. And I also even believe that Lou Albano you can use that too. But that's neither here or there. Following that, you have Beat the Boss on any difficulty in the Extreme Rules, a Mobile Gems 2 with any NWO. Again, whether you got Icon Sting, whether you have Hollywood Hogan, whether you have the bad guy, Scott Hall, Big Kev, Randy Savage, all of them cover NWO. So there's plenty of people in the game that cover NWO. Those are characters, whether on the whale side of things or the free-to-play side, it has been easy to obtain as of late. So fear not, worry not, it is okay. You will be able to complete these one way or the other. And again, remember, on the beating the boss on any difficulty, doesn't have to be on hell mode, could be on hard mode or easy. That is up to you. No, normal mode. Normal mode is easy mode. Let's just keep it a buck here. Following that, and remember, that's for a Mobile Gems 2. Then you have Beat the Boss on any difficulty and X Break Gems 2 with Ultimate Warrior. Always Believe. So that one, that's another one. If I'm recalling correct, and just forgive me, I'm pretty sure that it's either way, it's a Legend, Ultimate Warrior. I'm thinking that it might be the Powerhouse. Worst case scenario, it's the previous Chase champion, the Acrobat. So it's one or the other. It's either the Powerhouse Warrior or it's the Acrobat Warrior. That's the short, sweet, and brief of it. That's the simple thing. It's either Powerhouse or Acrobat, but I'm getting a strong feeling that it is the Acrobat version, so things are subject to change. Just check it out for yourself, and if you know better, by all means, share that knowledge in the comments below this video. Following that, we have Beat the Boss on a hell mode. In Extreme Rules Triple Threat. That's the difficulty one with Dusty Rhodes Hall of Fame. This is another character where I strongly believe, hear me out, just like Shawn Michaels Showstopper, they may have a pack available for Dusty. Dusty's been around for a while. I do recall, they did have one actually for Wendy Richter a while back, and I also think they may have had one for him a while back too. I know they definitely had one for Wendy, I think they had one for Wendy in her gear. There could be the possibility of Dusty getting a pack in the store, whether it be shards or pulling the card. There's one or the other. But normally with the midweek contest, that's how it goes. There's either going to be a banner and loot available, they might be shard packs available, or they will have the card. They will actually have the guaranteed unit, the guaranteed champion pack in the store. So that's something to be on the lookout for, because Dusty is a really good character. He does hit pretty hard. He's still a monster option, in my opinion, that could go up to 6-star gold from my perspective. But again, that depends on where your roster's at. And then finally, we have, last but not least, Beat the Boss on Hell mode in Extreme Rules Triple Threat 2, Health Rules. So the first one was with Dusty. The last one is with Kurt Angle, Hall of Fame. Now, this is another S+ tier character striker. We went up against them tit for tat in the blitzes. So, look, this is where I'm at with it. At the end of the day, this is the layout for this midweek contest. Get as many medallions as you can. I'm literally torn right now. I want to get the NXT Arrival moment for Wesley. I would love, because I was able to pull an ultimate strap for him, and it was gem damage. So I am willing to go in on that. Sure, I don't have him, Carmelo Hayes, or Roxanne, or Braun Breaker, but I do have Cora, I do have Wes, I do have Honorary Uce, I do have Honorary Uce, Sami Zayn, so I might be missing a couple of the required characters there, but it's nothing wrong with just locking in on it and having it. But then again, looking at that Imperium moment, and after what Champions Chat broke down in their previous videos, it's like, man, what I got those characters for that Imperium. It's like, last thing I want is it to be down and like costing me $8K now, and then it go, because it's so valuable, they bump up the price on it. So I'm kind of at a standstill right now. But look, get as many medallions as you can. There's a lot of requirements that you're going to be able to hit, and just be at peace if you're not able to hit them. And also look at it like this: the talent up is still up. If you haven't maxed it, thus, if you have certain characters, you can work on them and take them up, and that'll help you out there. You got the more than likely you'll have the Master Manager, or still things going towards the Blitz. Either or. The point is, just be smart with your resources, be responsible with your moves, but most importantly, have fun. If you don't have the characters, it's not the end of the world. Just go as far as you can. That's how you got to look at it, point blank. But that is the video, y'all. Once again, shout out if the professor had a stream and he had all this information locked down and posted. Shout out to him. Even if it's just the backdrop, because class is always in session. There's always something to learn in WWE Champions. Make sure to to go over, like his videos, share his videos, and subscribe to his channel. Show the broski love. And again, shout out to the OG Iron Sheik 84, the king of champions Reddit, letting us know what's going down. So with that being said, y'all, hey yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, of my beloved champions fam. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to like the video, share the video, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel so you can always be up to date on what is coming out next from yours truly, the bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. And most importantly, I'm praying for you all. Thank you again for checking out this video. Line them up, knock them down. The sooner you get this content over and done with, the better, so you can enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, because remember, we got Faction Feud coming up this weekend. So let's talk about it. Let's chop it up. What are you going to be able to cover? What are you not going to be able to cover? And also, who do you think is going to be available in the store offers? Also, what's your lineup looking like for the feud, and what moves are you most proud of when it comes to the talent up that has been going live for the past couple of days? Aside from that, y'all, stay tuned. Until next time,